This is what finally unmasks a covert narcissist in the end. Have you ever been fooled by someone who seemed so nice, so caring, only to realize they were hiding something darker underneath? Today, we're talking about the subtle and sneaky tactics of covert narcissists and how they ultimately reveal their true selves, no matter how hard they try to hide it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here because this one is important. We're diving into the sneaky world of covert narcissists, the ones who can trick you into thinking they're invested in you, that they truly care. But trust me, their true colors always show eventually. The crazy part. These narcissists are so confident that they've fooled us. But our intuition, those gut feelings, are powerful. They're always a clue that something's off. In this video, I'm breaking down how covert narcissists expose themselves, no matter how good they are at keeping up the act. If you've been around someone like this, you'll want to stick around for this. It might just help you trust your instincts next time. Let's get into it. Let's start with something crucial, something I think is really important. Covert narcissists have a unique way of portraying themselves. They'd often take on the role of the victim. Now, you might be wondering why they do this. Here's the reason. By playing the victim, they can elicit sympathy from you. They're counting on your empathy to give them the attention and affection they crave. And once they have that, it boosts their sense of superiority. This makes them feel empowered and confident, giving them the freedom to do whatever they please. In fact, their goal is to control you, to manipulate you, and keep you in the dark about their true intentions. These individuals will go to extreme lengths to push their victim narrative. They'll endlessly recount how others have wronged them, presenting themselves as helpless, never accepting responsibility for anything. It's always someone else's fault. Over time, it becomes exhausting, and you'll find yourself worn out by their constant drama. Another thing to be aware of is how covert narcissists manipulate in a quiet, sneaky way. Their tactics are subtle but effective. They'll disguise negative comments as caring advice, saying things like, "I really want you to succeed," or "I just want what's best for you," all while hiding their true intentions. Beneath those words, there's no genuine care. They're actually trying to undermine your confidence, making you doubt yourself. When you start recognizing these manipulative behaviors, it's important to see them for what they are. Clear red flags signaling that something's not right. One common manipulation tactic is feigned empathy. The narcissist will act as though they genuinely care about your feelings or understand your struggles. They may seem like they're fully listening, absorbing every word you say, but soon enough, they'll twist your emotions and thoughts to their advantage. What seemed like empathy was nothing more than a facade, a strategy to learn your weaknesses, your emotional state, and your thought process, only to later use that information against you. Over time, it becomes clear that their so-called concern was never real. Another important thing to watch for is how a covert narcissist reacts to criticism. They can't handle it, no matter how small or unintended. Instead of accepting responsibility, they'll turn passive-aggressive or project the blame onto you. They might claim they're okay with feedback, but later you'll hear backhanded comments or feel belittled in subtle ways. Their true discomfort will eventually show through. They will never acknowledge or take accountability for their actions. Their inability to accept criticism is a glaring red flag. Additionally, you might notice how exhausting it is to converse with them. These discussions seem endless, like you're stuck in a loop. Nothing ever progresses, and instead of engaging with you, they focus only on their own problems, often disguised as concern for you. These are one-sided conversations where you never feel truly heard. In the end, it's all about them. They crave attention and use the conversation to project their feelings, while showing no genuine interest in what you're experiencing. Beneath the surface, there's a quiet sense of jealousy and envy that you might notice in these individuals. The reason? They can't stand seeing you succeed or make progress in your life. If you're achieving something they wish for, they won't be pleased. Instead of offering support or celebrating your victories, they might dismiss your accomplishments with comments like, "Well, I guess it's just luck," or "maybe you got lucky." These reactions are often a reflection of their deep insecurity and hidden resentment toward you, revealing that they don't truly care about your well-being. In the long run, you'll observe a troubling trend. They struggle to maintain real, lasting friendships. People in their lives seem to come and go with ease, and no one sticks around for the long haul. Their connections are always shallow, fleeting, and they rarely invest in anyone. You'll notice that they don't truly form bonds. They're always surrounded by people, but the relationships are surface level, never lasting. The common denominator here is them. They just can't forge deep, lasting connections. If you take a step back and examine their behavior, you'll begin to notice these subtle yet consistent patterns. There's always something a bit off with their interactions. If any of this resonates with you, it's possible you're dealing with someone exhibiting traits of a covert narcissist. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.